Okay, so today we start with the data objects. These are memory locations in programs. These hold the data within their locations. We need them to access them across the landscape. These are variables. Data objects are variables. These are defined for the programs. So when we define these objects, we have to tell type of the object. Now, what are data types? Data types. Now, user-defined data types start with types, which is also used for structures. Anything that occupies a memory space is data object. Anything starting with data keyword is variable, and variables store one value at a time. Okay, let me copy this. 84 data types. Object. Come on. Okay. So what are we defining here? Data, fname type, ty user value agency. Now, what is ty user? Now, ty user is a structure value agency. Mname type ty user and mat number, material number type C. So we'll just write the program here. Okay. Ty user. Ty user. If there is a structure ty user. Name constant. Okay. Now, data first name f underscore name type ty user value agency. Okay. Mname type ty user. Mat number size 18 type character. Material description type character. Phone number size 10 type n, which is numerical. And amount size 5 type p decimals 2. Now this is packaged with 2 decimal places, quantity 5 type c, and we don't need no len here. Days size 10 type integer and full stop. Over here the syntax actually ends. Since we don't need this, and we deactivate it with control and left pointing bracket. Fname is equal to VAUSNET, and we write F underscore name. Okay. Then we change Fname ERP Consulting Company. Right. F underscore name. Amounts are given over here. Then we are computing and giving a calculation over here. This is the calculation. And if you want to add any statement over here, calculation formula. Okay, so it will ignore this part after the inverted commas. Phone number is 1234. F name is VAUSNET. Right, F name. Amount. Quantity. Unit. So what are these? These are spaces. After 8 space quantity, after 10 space unit, after 8 space full number. Okay. And over here we write it. Okay. Check. Does not contain any fields. Okay. TY user does not contain any fields. Okay. Let's okay. Now we've rewritten the code after resigning in. I'll just keep it simple, direct processing. And it is actually producing some output over here. But due to the size limitations that we have, it is not able to, and of course, the type C has to be mentioned with the value, because this is only storing this is only storing one value at a time. And we'll go ahead with the next code part, basically. Okay. Now, SE93 MRKO, this is the table, and we will actually see what this table is. Okay. SE93 MRKO, this is the transaction display. This is the T code MRKO. Okay, this is the program. Double click and we will see what code and what components basically make this program. Variables are defined with v underscore to identify data types in the code. This is a practice, basically, an industry standard that is being used by ABAP coders. Okay. Constants. Now, the value of these constants cannot be changed. Like, for example, if you're building a report and in that report, you have to give a constant value of company code that should remain constant. Okay. And For that, we can have constant variables, but it is usually not used. Syntax is constants, C underscores date, type D. D is the syntax for date. Value, this is the value. Okay. Now, program data fname type ty user value agency type C is the same, and then we have constant as well, and we can print the constants. Okay. Global data types are called data elements. Okay. Now, for example, now this is a program, data fname. I'll copy this. Okay. C, and okay, this is the program. These are the tables that are being used in this transaction. And of course, we have include programs. Now, these are basically programs which are used to run this report or this transaction code. Okay. And types begin off. Now, these are structures as we saw in TY user. We will be actually looking at this in deeper detail. Right now, let's go to the next part, that is SC38 and data types. Okay, data types. Okay, this is our code data zjan name. Now, zjan name is basically, what is this? Let me just show you. Data fname type zjan name value was net. Fname type zjan name value was net. Mname type zjan name. This is repetition. And Lname, this is last name type. Type. Okay. Okay. Now this is correct. Now what is zjan name over here? Now this is extra. I'll just deactivate this. Okay. What is zjan name? This is an extra function. You can call a data element. We'll just see how to create that through SE11. Right now we're in SE38, but we'll go for SE11 where we'll create this data element. That's an ABAP dictionary. Okay. And over here, we'll create a data type, zjan name, change does not exist, check the name. Okay. Create data element, structure and table types. We'll study structures and table types in lecture number 16. Data element. Now, what is data element? We are defining a global variable. A global variable which can be used by any program. Names, sizes, built-in type. We'll say 40. Data type will be character, which is text character. Okay. Just a second. Just a second. We have character string over here. We have many other data types also, like posting period, decimal floating point, currency keys, and many others. But right now we'll just use character tree. Further characteristics, name. We don't need any search help. Field label. These are short names. Length 5. Name 8. Names 10. Full names. 2. Data type and length will be 40. Save. Local object. So these are global variables, okay, and we activate it as well so that we can use it in our programs, okay. Okay, now we have Zjan name over here, okay, and activate. Was already declared. Okay, edit. Where was it? A name. A name is already declared. Okay, okay, okay. This is a repetition. Fine. Activate. Features p underscore f name type f name p underscore m name type m name p underscore name type name, right. L name, f name, last name, okay, and activate. M name is unknown, line 16. M underscore name, Zjan name, type Zjan name, value was net, M underscore name. Somehow this is not picking it up. like F name, like N name, okay, and activate. M name is unknown. Okay, okay, okay. In processing, and it actually produces the output. Okay. So we've already made this in SC11, the data elements. Okay. And here is some of the more codes that we'll discuss in the next lecture.